Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. I host face-offs and fighter interviews across all levels of the fight game on Instagram. If you do not know this channel, it is the baddest channel in boxing. We are brucking up the game. We are literally swarming the fight game like killer bees. Tonight, we have got on the main event of Speedstar Boxing Academy. We have former Love Island contestant, the hunky hitman, Trey Norman, down to my right, and down to my left, we've got the pub hustling pugilist, TikTok sensation. Will he be snookering his man on February the 22nd? We have got the pub hustler, Jamie Kirtland. Welcome on, boys.
Can I just quickly ask before we start, George Fenton, did he pull out for an injury or was it just bottled it sort of thing?
You're asking me directly.
I'll let you answer that, Trey.
I think it were a few things, obviously, as you know. It's probably difficult to sell tickets this time of year. Probably knows that we're going to get flattened like you as well. So
yeah, he's shot the fire.
That's the truth.
I just generally hope he can handle the pressure.
That's genuinely the truth. He probably weren't going to get paid. He didn't sell enough tickets. You've got to sell tickets for main events.
Yeah.
And he just didn't fancy it. But to be fair, George has been in the ring before, and I give him the respect. But it's a shame he pulled out and messed everyone around, so it is, isn't it?
Yeah, no, fair play.
Let me start with you, Trey. So listen, former Love Island contestant, February 22nd. It's just after Valentine's Day, but there will be no love lost in that ring that night. What can this brother expect from you, Trey?
I'll tell you what, I'm excited to fight a 7-0 bare-knuckle boxer who's been trained by the likes of Ricky Hatton, Tyson Fury and Chris Eubanks Sr.
You forgot about the rest of them. I've been trained by plenty more than that, sir.
To it.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm in shape. I'm training hard. I've had the hard spars. I've done the hard groundwork. So I'm just excited for getting in there.
I just generally cannot picture someone from Love Island. I know I might be deluded, but in my head, he's scared to get hit. He's from Love Island. He cares too much what he looks like. But yeah, fair play to him.
Why do you think I'm scared to get hit? You've not even seen me spar. Where do you get that
impression from? Because I just picture someone that's been on Love Island. They just care too much what they look like. Like, I literally could not give a fuck.
Are you putting me in the same bracket as George Fenton? Is that what you're saying? Is that the image that you're basing it off?
Yeah, probably worse. He's had experience in the ring.
So
I would rather be fighting you than George Fenton, and that's a fact.
Really?
Without a doubt. No doubt in my mind. And not just that, like, I've played competitive sport at a high standard. I don't think Trey's ever played at a high standard. It's all mind games.
Hustling 40-year-old men in a pub is not high competitive
They're
sport.
Older than 40, mate. They're about 50, 60. 40 would be too easy. But no, honestly, you don't understand. Like,
what do you mean high competitive sport? What are you talking about? Pool?
Yeah, it's all still mind games. Like, you still got to do it. What sport have you taken to a good level?
I've done few sports.
Like what, though?
Well, do you want me to go through it? Football, boxing, gymnastics, dancing.
You've boxed before this? Before you trained for Trey again?
No. Boxing, I did it at university, but I haven't boxed before, no.
Yeah. Fair play.
Hustler, listen, you've been hustling in the pubs. You're obviously going to be tricky. Can you translate any of that into your boxing? Can you outthink him? Can you be smarter than him?
Without a doubt.
Can you snooker him on the night?
I don't think there's many people that are more competitive than me. Like, as soon as I've got my head on something, I will train my fucking bollocks off to win. So, yeah. But he's never had a sport to test himself in that. So that's what I find interesting.
Talking absolute shit. All my accolades are up there.
Surely you have some better talk than this. Come on, build this fight up. Talk a bit better. Surely you've got better than this.
It doesn't look athletic. We've seen you on the pads. We've seen that you fall over your feet.
Keep reeling it in. Go on, keep coming. Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
You
Go on.
leave your chin up in the air.
Oh, there you go.
And you're getting flattened.
Yeah, go on.
What's with the David A going off anyway?
David A. Well, you know, I don't care what I look like. Unlike you on Love Island, when you do
Why
boxing,
would
you
you
don't
not?
care what you look
What do you
like.
mean you don't care what you look like? What do you mean?
When you get hit, I just get the impression that you're quite a vain person and you're really gonna fucking care what you look like. Me and my trainer have got this down to a T.
Are you feeling all right?
No.
Do you think I'm going to get in that ring, and you think I'm going to be bothered about what I look like?
Yes, without a doubt. I've seen your videos. Look, you put your camera down and start shuffling at the camera and stuff.
Trey,
He's not
is
done
it
his research. He's getting iced. End of.
Trey, is he being disrespectful? He's putting you down as a pretty boy that can't fight. You know that you're not going to be able to take the punches. You've got no punch resistance. You're going to be more worried about your nose getting damaged or taking damage. Has he got you all wrong? Are you tougher than what he's anticipating? He thinks he's anticipating.
First and foremost, he's flirting, isn't he? He's flirting me. He's calling me a
Well,
pretty boy. It's a
gorgeous man
backhand
like you.
compliment.
God,
It's a backhanded
I just
compliment.
can't wait to clinch you in that ring. Gorgeous man like
the
you. I can't wait to get my arms right round there, dig in.
Are you finished? The issue that he's got
I'm waiting for you to like build up this fight a bit. I feel like I'm doing it alone. Like, come on, give me something good.
Camera's shaking. I can see the camera shaking.
Oh, I know. I'm that nervous to fight someone from Love Island. Fucking hell, mate. Jesus.
You've got to forget about all this Love Island stuff. Don't be myopic.
How can I help but forget it? Like, people go on there because they care what they look like. They like want to put a good.
No, they don't. I didn't go on there because I care what I look like. What does that mean? What
Do
does
you
that
look
even
all right,
mean?
mate? You had a little fucking movement there. He fights very easy, Trey, doesn't he? Fights very easy. I'm just having a little giggle with you, mate. Calm down. I'll give you a cuddle after the fight.
You know what? I am grateful someone has stepped up, and the pub hustler it is. I do appreciate it, and I did thank him on the last live, and I'll thank him now to his face. I do appreciate you stepping up, and I know it's not easy to do. You've taken it on 3 weeks' notice, but it doesn't matter because you're a 7-0 bare knuckle fighter who's been trained by the best. Isn't he, Gunman? So there's a lot of pressure riding on them shoulders. I hope Tyson Fury's going to be there as well. Ricky Hatton, who else was trained?
Fury's my corner man. I've got Ricky Hatton doing the cuts. I've got Tyson Fury, putting the stall down. And yeah, apart from that,
how many bare knuckle have you had then?
Well, I did tell you 7, but I've actually had more than that. So yeah.
So is this rumor correct? You've been smashing people bare knuckle, have you?
Is that find out.
Man.
Do you know what I love most about this is the fact that I just go into it with no pressure on my shoulders. Like, I just so relaxed. He's been training since August. I've got nothing to lose. He literally has got all the pressure on him.
But listen, Pub Hustler, who's got the power in this fight? He's a strong, strapping lad, and there is a saying that abs don't win fights, but physique-wise, he looks more physically imposing than you. Who's going to have the punch power in this fight?
Not him.
Speed kills. It's not all about power. Speed kills. Speed kills.
Not him.
Not him. Listen, Trey, will he hear the final bell?
They're only short rounds, 2-minute rounds, but if he wants to come and run at me, he's getting flattened.
I'm literally
horrifically.
Straight out, run into you, hands down, little wiggle, lean on the ring. I'll leave it open as I can for you.
What, do you want to get flattened? Is that what you're saying?
Mate, I'd love to. I'd want a nap. Like I say, I've trained so hard, I just want to have a little sleep in that ring.
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm not. Do you know why I'm not? Because you won't fucking build this fight up. Like, come back.
I'm too busy.
The trash talk's got to be up.
I'm too busy training. I'm too busy training. Is what I'm doing.
Training to talk. It's not hard to talk for a couple of minutes. You're not training right now. You can at least like build it up a little bit.
So what would you like me to do? Go on.
Give me a cuddle or something. Do you know what I mean? You're a good-looking man.
He's not making any sense. He's not making any sense. He's nervous on the phone call. He's coming out with shite. He's not a 7-0 bare knuckle fighter. But I tell you what, if he is, there's zero pressure on my hands because this is my first fight, and it's not going to be the last of me. So,
Trey, the change in opponent, does that change mindset? Does that change tactics, or is it very much do you?
No. All I'm focused on is me improving, my skills ameliorating. I'm getting better. I'm getting fitter. I'm getting stronger. Whether it's Jamie, whether it's someone else, or whether it's George, I don't care who it was. I just wanted to get in there and show what I'm about, where I'm from, and what my team have put into me. I'm being trained by the best people in the North. Shout out to Brendan Flint, my head coach. Shout out to Jason Cunningham, Steffi Bull, all these that have been looking after me and putting the time into me. Because I feel fit, ready. I'm ready to put on a demolition job against this guy. He's been speaking a big game, going around on social media saying he's a bare knuckle boxer, said that he's conned everyone to get this fight. Well, there's no pressure on my shoulders because I've been conned. If you haven't got similar experience level to me, which is that, then fine. But I'm going to deal with him either way.
Can we just all take a second to have a round of applause? Trey's actually tried to build up this fight. Fair fucking play. Honestly, proud of you. You done them sentences very well. Well fucking played.
George, you can't even string a sentence together. You just say, knock me out, knock me out. What does that even mean?
Bare knuckle fights take the toll, you know? All these hits I've had to the head, I'm slurring my words. Take the toll. You wouldn't know. You haven't been in the ring before.
Look, this isn't my first rodeo. Lap it up. Lap it up, I can tell. You're enjoying it. A bit nervy, not sure about what you're saying. It's not making much sense. Gunman's laughing, he knows as well. Gunman's smiling.
I just like your aura, how good looking you are, it just gets me. You're fluttering me.
Trey, I must ask though, how dangerous a fight is this for you? You're saying, there's no pressure because he's done bare knuckle before, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But listen, you're on a journey here. I think your journey is to possibly have more fights, possibly the aim of Misfits. You're just starting your journey. If this brother here was to turn you over like a Heinz tomato ketchup bottle and flatten you out, is that the end of it before it's even got started?
That doesn't even enter my mind. The notion of me losing has not entered my mind, and it won't. All I'm focused on is winning.
Sometimes you're laying there at night and it must play in your head slightly.
No.
Slightly. You must think about it like every now and again.
Nope.
But that just goes to show how deluded he is. Like, no boxer isn't realistic. They know the risks that are involved. There's no way you haven't thought about the risks.
I assess the risk. I'm an insurance broker and I've assessed you, and I think you're easy to deal with. I'm going to come in there, I'm going to smash your face in. It's going to be the end, and that's it. Your journey's over. My journey's just starting.
Journey just over. 3 weeks notice. I am fully expecting you to come in.
Well, you're 7-0 in bare knuckle,
if you don't knock me out in 5 seconds,
knuckle and been trained by the best.
If you don't knock me out in 5 seconds, it's bad for you. You've had 6 months, I've had 3 weeks, so you've got to knock me out straight away. Surely
you're not making much sense. I thought you've had 7-0 bare knuckle fights. What is it? Which one is it? Have you boxed before, or have you not?
No, never boxed before in my life. Bare knuckle, slightly different.
So why did you put on your Instagram that you've conned getting into this fight, that you've conned me, and that you've boxed before?
I've never put that on my Instagram.
Are you feeling all right?
Things up?
Are you feeling all right?
No, mate, I've had too many punches to the head. Being a bare knuckle fighter,
anyway, I'm interested to know, how is your training going? Have you done the hard spars, the hard runs? What sort of training are you doing?
I've done absolutely shit all. Gone to the pub, eaten shit. I'm fighting someone from Love Island. Why would I have to train?
Fair point. Fair enough.
Well, he's pretty much disrespecting your Love Island credentials. But listen, pub hustler, what the little I have seen of you, you punch very straight. You're correct. You're straighter than a ruler. Your technique looks good. Do you think that's going to be the main difference in this fight? That your technique.
I think the main difference in this fight will be who's got the better engine. Because as we say, we both have never had a fight before. I know, bare knuckle fighter. But I think it's the engine. And my fitness is probably the best it's ever been, ever. Like, I've run marathons, you name it. My fitness is on top. So I think that all it will come to. Technique will probably go out the window. We've both never had a fight. Let's be realistic.
No, I'm keeping my shape in these 8 3-minute rounds I'm doing. I'm keeping my shape in these 12 threes that I'm doing. So no technique's going out window here for me.
Yeah,
but that's what they all say. Like I'm actually being realistic. He's trying to play the big man image. Oh yeah, I'm going to box him. Like anyone's first fight, it doesn't go to plan.
Listen, Trey, if you had the choice, would you, having seen this guy now, face to face, What would you prefer to do to him? Would you prefer a 30-second devastating KO, or would you prefer a punch perfect boxing masterclass and really teach this guy a lesson?
You'd want both. You'd want a bit of both, but it's only 3 2-minute rounds. It's not a lot of time, but it's enough time. It's not a lot of time, but it's enough time. I want to get a devastating knockout win, and I want to show what I'm capable of doing, which I think is putting this kid's lights out.
I think if Trey doesn't get that first round knockout, it's game over. Because I've definitely got the long. What's your reach? Do you know? Have you measured yourself? I'm sure you have, because you love yourself and all that. What's your reach in your arm?
I've not measured the length of my arm.
Like
My reach is that what
anyone
you've been
in the
doing in
boxing
this
gym has
training
said,
camp?
my reach is not normal. It is like
you look like you've got a long reach, but you've also got like you've got a long neck that you leave in the air.
Well, you could knock me out then. I'll be there waiting. I might even let you just throw a punch at me in the first 10 seconds, just to see what you're all about.
You do that.
I will, mate. I will.
Pub Hustler. Can you knock this guy clean out? He's a big, strong, strapping lad. Can you KO this guy?
You think I'd have this confidence if I didn't think I could? Like
false confidence.
False confidence. No, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to run out. He's going to knock me out, and that's game over. Out to the after party. Sorted.
Is this brother deluded, Trey?
No. He's got to have some form of confidence, and I respect that because he's going to get in the ring at the end of the day. He's in here. He's not bottled it like George, and he wants to fight. So no, I'm very aware of what he is. He's got a nice long jab. He is long and rangy. I'm not saying he's no threat at all. I just think I'm better in a lot of ways from what I've looked at him so far. But you never know how good someone is until you get in the ring with him. A physique and a body means nothing. You can look $1 million and look $1 million on pads, but you can still be shit. Your gas tank can still go. There's a lot of factors to consider. So no, I'm not underestimating him at all. I've trained for this guy like I'm training for a fucking world champion or whoever it is. Or
it's good, you know who I am, mate. It's good, you know who I am.
I'm not bothered. I just think I'm better. That's all.
Pub Hustler. A couple of words have been mentioned. Gas tank.
Yeah.
Now, listen, you're taking this fight on, I believe, about 3 weeks' notice.
Yeah.
And he's been training solidly. We've seen he's training. He's looking in good shape. He's taking this seriously. You're coming in on 3 weeks' notice. Is there a chance that on February 22nd in the Adelphi Hotel that we're going to have to call a plumber because you've ran out of gas in the middle rounds and he decides to step on the gas and take you out? Is your fitness going to be there on 3 weeks' notice?
Away from all the jokes, that's the thing I've got the most confidence on is my fitness. Like I could go 12 rounds without a doubt. Like I've always kept fit. I've run marathons. Like running's sort of been like a big part of my life. So fitness is definitely not the problem. Like I'm not being deluded and all that, but everyone I've met in the gym has said to me the tank I've got on me is unbelievable. Like I could happily do more rounds. Like 3 rounds just feels like.
How many rounds you been sparring?
Well. That's for you to find out, Trey. I'll send you a video later.
It's not a trick question.
No, I've been sparring 1 round because that's all it's going to take.
Okay.
Just 1 round, nice little douche, bosh, sorted.
Yeah.
But after the fight, I'll generally give him a cuddle, make sure his face is all intact, and shake hands, on to the night out, get pissed, do whatever.
I'm thinking about the night out.
Well, look, you don't need to act all like this. Like, come on, you must be buzzing for that night out after.
I'm not even thinking about that night out. I'm thinking about winning. That's what I'm thinking about. You're already thinking about what if going out, getting photos, doing the selfies, this and that.
Oh, mate,
That's
don't worry.
Crossed my mind.
I've already got it planned. If you knock me out in the first 10 seconds like expected, all my mates that are coming, all my 2 mates, they're going to carry me out. Doesn't matter how I get out, I will be on that night out after.
Trey.
All I want, though, generally, hand on heart, respect to Trey, I just want him to up the sort of, building the fight up the next couple of weeks. Because it's just, I feel like I'm doing it alone. I'm trying to upload, and I've got nothing to upload, because I've got nothing coming back. Surely that's the whole point.
I feel like this is a bit of a scenario, like I'm fighting Jay Cartwright off at In Between Us.
Oh,
Jay,
I'm worse than him. I talk more shit than him, don't you worry.
Jay, I'm fighting Jay Cartwright. That's who we need to change the title to.
Surely you've got a better comeback than this.
You're
Surely
Jay
you've got
Cartwright.
better than this. Come on. Surely you've got better comeback than
Jay
that.
Cartwright from the In-Betweeners. That's who it is.
I'm actually cringing out that he's finding this funny. You're Jay Cartwright. Like, surely you've got better trash talk. Like,
I thought you were a
come back.
7-0 bare knuckle fighter. So
Yeah? What's wrong with that?
So have you lied then?
No. When would I ever lie? You'll find out.
So which one is it then? How much experience have you got?
I've already muddled his head up. Look, he's a little quirking a little bit. The eyebrows are going in.
Listen, Trey.
He's not talking.
I'm a bit confused. He's not making sense. He's coming out words that they've got
what's
no
going to happen?
meaning.
That's exactly what's going to happen in the first round of the fight. You're going to get confused.
He's sarcastic because he can't give an honest, real answer because he don't know himself.
So before we've even got in the ring, I've got your head confused. How funny is that? How funny is that? Before the bell is even rung, you're sat there saying your head's confused.
Trey.
And look, he's stuttering again. Look how confused he looks.
Trey, my brother, Trey. Listen, let's give us a little insight into your game plan. Are you going to be in and out on this, brother, like it's an armed robbery? Or are you going to actually just be seeking, destroying, coming forward and looking to take man out?
I'm just going to box. I'm going to do me. I'm going to box. And I'm not going to look for the knockout because it'll just come. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to box and show my skill set. Obviously, we've got a game plan, but I'm not going to reveal that on here. It's between me and the team.
Fair.
But that's that.
Yeah, fair. And same question to you, Mr. Pub Hustler. Are you going to be on the front foot in this fight? Do you think you're going to be chasing him around the ring like Tom chases Jerry? Or are you going to be on the back foot and picking him off like a sniper rifle with an infrared?
I won't have time for any of them. Trey's going to knock me out in the first 10 seconds. I've got no doubt in my mind. I've seen his training. He looks amazing. Fair play, Trey. Fucking good on you. You'll knock me out in 10 seconds.
Well, I think he's calling it. I think he's, I think he's playing that one down, my friend. But yeah, Trey, listen. I think it's going to be a really exciting fight for you. Have you got a message to this brother now? Last message to him. Final message to him before you see him.
Go on, Trey. Give me all you got. Up the trash talking. You got 5 seconds. This could get clipped and make you look like a good trash talker. Give it all. I'll put the microphone on you.
This kid's a plum. He's getting knocked spark out. End of.
Surely he's got better than this.
This kid's a plum.
Surely he's got better than this. This is fucking hell. Fair play though.
No,
I'm honestly really scared now.
Keep training hard. Keep doing your 12 threes that you're talking about.
Yeah, well,
I'm all right. Keep ticking over. Keep that range jab out, and I'll see.
I don't know how am I going to sleep tonight. I've been called a plum.
You are
a fucking hell.
I've been called
a plum. How am I going to sleep at night?
You are.
He's literally had 5 seconds to get his name out there and like give me some abuse. He's called me a fucking plum.
I just want to say as well. You've got to remember, keep buying those followers. We've all seen it. You've been buying your followers on Instagram.
Why would I buy followers?
You've been buying your followers. So you want to take this purse. You want to take this purse that you're getting. All right. You want to put a bit aside for a life insurance policy.
Someone from Love Island.
You want to put a bit
aside
for your Instagram following, so you can boost it up.
Go and prove that I've bought followers.
Right. I'll prove it later.
If I bought followers, I would have bought 100,000. Why would I buy whatever I'm on? 5 or 6?
I'll prove it later. I'll prove it later.
To buy followers, why would I buy 5 or 6?
Look, we've all seen
all the fact that I got banned a few weeks ago and I've just had to build up a new one.
This is your big moment, Jamie.
I know.
You bought some followers.
Fighting someone as famous as you, fuck me. I feel like, I'm in awe. Absolute awe.
Keep it organic, mate.
I will,
all right,
mate.
Keep it organic.
I will, mate. I will.
Pub Hustler, what's your final message to this brother? Is he an obstacle in the road? Is he going to just be another speed bump at Speedstar that you're going to run over? What's your final message to him?
I hope he knocks me out in the first 10 seconds. He looks good. I think, honestly, I reckon he could be a world champion one day. And yeah, I don't plan on boxing after this. I'm just filling in, letting him knock me out, and I'll let him look really good. Like you say, I'll give him that Love Island image he wants.
One word to describe everything that's come out of his mouth on this press call. Nonsense. Nonsense. It's just nonsense. So I don't even believe a word he says.
The two best words he's come out with is plum and nonsense. I just, Yeah, fair play.
Ed's
I'm going to give
gone.
you a message
Ed's
later and
gone.
try and like
Ed's gone
build this
completely.
up a little bit.
Ed's gone completely.
Trey, though, is he?
Ed's gone.
I mean, he clearly hasn't got under your skin, but has he been a bit disrespectful? You know, he's called you a Love Islander that can't fight, that can't take punches, that's got no chat. You know, he doesn't get much worse than that. Has he been disrespectful?
Go on, call me a plum one more time. Call me a plum.
No, listen. Yeah, of course he's disrespectful. He's, you know, he's spaffed out his mouth. He's get it all this, get it all that, but he's just making it worse for himself. All he's doing is making me train
he's going to punish me.
But I don't take offence to it. It's water off a duck's back. It is what it is. If I was to be concerned of the opinions of the people like Jamie Kirtland, then I've got no chance.
I actually cut him short and tell you a funny fact about this fight.
Yeah.
I got a message from, I'm not going to mention names, people that are running this, asking me that Trey's asked if I've generally boxed before. So he literally sat there and messaged them if it's true I've boxed before. I reckon he was close to pulling out. Am I wrong, Trey?
No, we've asked, me and my team have asked if you've boxed before, and the answer was no. So we're like,
but why would you care? Surely if you're that confident in your own head, you couldn't give a fuck if I've boxed before.
We don't care. Because we've taken the
you
fight.
don't care, but you've sat there with your team and messaged if I've boxed before. You clearly care.
I don't see your point. I don't see where you're going with this.
You don't care, but you've sat there with your team, time that you could have been training, you know, building.
But no, I was training. I was sat with my team. I don't know where you're going with it.
Oh God!
Go on, spit it out, man. Finish it off.
You're the one who needs to spit it out. I'm still trying to get you to build it out.
You're not making sense. You're falling apart.
I'm not making sense. I'm muddling his head again.
You know what this reminds me of, Gunman? George Groves, Cal Froch too. You know when they do that, gloves are off, and he can't string a sentence together. I
can't believe he's saying this.
We did ask if you
watch this live stream back off,
and the answer was no.
Together.
And the answer was no. But you're a 7-0 bare knuckle fighter. Have we pulled out? No. So what's your point?
No, fair play, you're fucking hard as fuck, hard as nails, absolute full respect for you.
Saying I'm hard as fuck.
Going up against a 7-0 bare knuckle boxer, I wouldn't do the same. That's the reason I haven't gone past 7 fights. I wouldn't go up against another person. Fair play to you.
Jay Cartwright strikes again.
Listen, though,
Jay Cartwright, Nonsense and Plum is the 3 best he can come out with.
Cartwright, Nonsense
I'm going to put that in my bio after, and then I'm going to buy some more Instagram followers so they can all fucking see it.
Keep buying them Instagram followers. We've seen it. The boys have seen it.
But, you know, you'll have to... I'll buy some more, and that'll be my bio. And then when you beat me, I'll have you as my photo for all the fake followers to see.
That's it. That's it, guys. It's going to be an electric fight. For those tuning in, these two brothers are going to war February the 22nd at Delphi Hotel on Speedstar Boxing Academy, which is one of the top influencer boxing shows in the UK. Tickets are on sale now in the Speedstar Boxing Academy bio, which I would tag onto this video. Grab your tickets. The tickets close on the 16th of February, so you have to get your tickets ASAP. Make sure you message the fighters. If in doubt, grab your tickets. Come and join us. There is an after party afterwards, but Trey's not thinking about it. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. It's been an absolute pleasure to host you both. I wish you both the best of luck.
We have a lot in common, Trey. We're both like trying to hide our hairlines. We're both receding like fuck, and we're both putting our hair in all angles. I've noticed it.
You can tell this person get a transplant.
Yeah, no. If I didn't spend all this money on Instagram followers, I could probably afford one.
Look, I'm not going to knock you. You're doing your best. You're doing your best.
I know. I'm doing really well. I've prepared for this. I've prepared for this.
What you're doing.
Thank you, mate.
Keep doing what you're doing. I like it.
Shout out to everyone. Gunman, you're a legend. Trey, love you.
Bless up my two, and I'll see you fight week. Yeah, thank you very much for coming on. It's been a great face.
Never boxed before. I'm all here to be hit. Go on.
You are.
See you later, gorgeous. Nice. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Goodbye.
Head's gone. Head's gone.
Head's gone. Look.
Head's gone.
Whenever he stumbles and can't say anything, his head's gone. Plum. Jay Cartwright. Fair play, though. Hopefully, after Trey, I can get someone who can build the fight up. Because this is main event. This could be a big thing. And I'm literally against the most fucking dull person I've ever met. But I can generally see why you lasted 5 minutes on Love Island. Like, you haven't got a personality
Did you
about
watch
you.
it?
No, I don't watch it, but I've
Oh,
heard. If I
right,
knew
fair enough. Then.
you was on it again, though, I would watch it just for you because obviously, you know, you're fucking gorgeous, and I really fancy you. Look, he's stuttering. He doesn't know what to say. Anyway, we'll leave it as that.
See you
Look forward
later,
to seeing you in 2
Jamie.
weeks, Trey.
Yeah, listen,
See you
guys.
later,
Keep
Jamie.
dreaming about me, baby.
You can
Keep
stop
dreaming
checking
about
now
me,
and put your
baby.
phone down.
I
You
will
can stop
see you
checking
soon,
now.
darling.
It's
Go
been
on.
fantastic. It's been a
This mate's
fantastic
fucking
face
ready
off,
to get
guys.
hit. Keep dreaming. Keep dreaming.
It's been an absolutely
See you later.
fantastic face off, guys.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the fight. As I said, grab your tickets, grab the pay-per-view if you can't make it. 22nd of February, Speedstar Boxing Academy. This is the main event. Trey Norman versus the Pub Hustler. Thanks, guys, for both coming on. And may the best man win. Thank you very much, my guys.
Nice one. Appreciate it.
Take it
Bye-bye.
easy, champs.